Hello, my name is Dr. Emily Gagne Loomis, and I represent the International Council on Archives on the Executive Board of Blue Shield. The International Council on Archives was established under the auspices of UNESCO on the 9th of June, 1948. Its mission is to promote the preservation and use of archives around the world. In pursuing this mission, ICA works for the protection and enhancement of the memory of the world and to improve communication while respecting cultural diversity. Archives are an incredible resource. They are the documentary byproduct of human activity and as such are an irreplaceable witness to past events, underpinning democracy, the identity of individuals and communities, and human rights. But they are also fragile and vulnerable. The ICA strives to protect and ensure access to archives through advocacy, setting standards, professional development, and enabling dialogue between archivists, policymakers, creators, and users of archives. ICA promotes the central role of record keeping and archives in protecting the rights of individuals and states, and in supporting democracy and good governance through working for the effective management of archives from the moment of their creation, the permanent preservation of archives as the documented memory of nations and societies, and the widest possible public access to that memory. It strives to build a better understanding across societies through fostering international cooperation while respecting linguistic and cultural diversity. ICA advocates for the importance of archives and records management to policymakers while providing opportunities for professional contact, information exchanges, research and education, and while taking a leadership role in developing best practices and standards which support records and archives professionals throughout the world. It is a central source of information on archives and the archival profession for society. For more than 60 years, ICA has united archival institutions and practitioners across the globe to advocate for good archival management and the physical protection of recorded heritage, to produce reputable standards and best practices. As a member of the founding four of the International Committee of the Blue Shield, ICA works closely with its sister organizations to protect cultural heritage during military conflicts and natural disasters. With approximately 2,000 members in 199 countries and territories, the Council's ethos is to harness the cultural diversity of its membership to deliver effective solutions and a flexible, imaginative profession. ICA's governance is in the hands of two main bodies, the General Assembly, which is the highest decision-making body in the ICA and decides on long-term strategic directions as well as the management of the organization. In between the General Assemblies, responsibility for ICA's performance lies with the Executive Board, which implements the General Assembly's decisions and, if necessary, proposes adjustments to the strategic directions. Within ICA, and in particular its professional program, there are expert groups, professional sections, and regional branches. Of perhaps particular interest to the endeavors of Blue Shield is ICA's Expert Group on Emergency Management and Disaster Preparedness, which was established in 2014. The main goals of the expert group are to coordinate initiatives and exchange good practices in the field of emergency management and disaster preparedness, including mitigation, planning, response, and recovery, and to facilitate professional mobilization and archival solidarity when disaster strikes. We do this through facilitating training and workshops, researching and making available existing resources in different languages, assisting in the compilation of disaster plans and case studies for further dissemination, and advocating for the protection of cultural heritage patrimony. As part of its work in the past 7 years, the expert group has conducted and participated in trainings, seminars, and workshops throughout the global archival community. It has also worked collaboratively with other NGOs in this field to help establish emergency networks. In 2018, after the devastating hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes, fires, and floods that wreaked havoc on many archives and cultural heritage institutions, ICA established an International Disaster Fund for Archives to aid in the stabilization and recovery needs of archival institutions affected by catastrophic events. The fund provides assistance in 3 main areas. Firstly, the fund provides small grant monies to any repository that holds archival records or special collections. These monies may be used for the direct recovery of damaged or at-risk materials and to defray the cost for volunteers and other laborers who assist with the recovery. Secondly, the fund provides advice and assistance via consultation with experts to archive repositories seeking information about response and recovery, such as setting up triage areas, drying wet material, conservation and preservation of damaged material. Thirdly, the fund provides monies to support the deployment, when the disaster region is deemed safe to enter, of a group or team of archival experts to provide hands-on guidance in response and recovery. The Expert Group on Emergency Management and Disaster Preparedness is just one example of ICA's collaboration and engagement in the field of protecting documentary heritage. There are many other examples surrounding climate change, archival repositories and environments, and human rights that take place within the expert groups, professional sections, and regional branches. I encourage you to visit our website or follow us on social media to find out more about the International Council on Archives and perhaps join us at one of our upcoming conferences or webinars. In closing, let me reiterate the commitment of the International Council on Archives to the preservation and use of archives around the world. It is through this commitment and the collaborative network of organizations such as Blue Shield that protection and preservation of cultural heritage will remain at the forefront of this shared mission. Thank you.